I don't know how it is only Tuesday whenever it feels more like a Thursday with all the mess. So, hi, my name is Athena with AMG Plans on Instagram. And I am doing, technically today's the 5th, but I'm doing my second plan with me. I just uploaded the first one. That was a mess last night. It's just been a mess the last couple of days. Today's the 5th. That's what I'll be planning on. Okay, so, let's start here. Nothing too big really happened. I had, my husband was working late, so I got to spend a lot of time with the booger last night. I don't think that Nate didn't get home until like midnight-ish. That's whenever the dog decided that he was gonna bark. And, because of course, Copper's only, a guard dog whenever I'm asleep. Which is fine. Then, due to yesterday's awesomeness, I did, of course, get dinner done. We had lasagna. It was fantastic. I almost, burnt the cheese. I'm trying to figure out our oven, because it's gas, and I haven't really used a gas oven. So the cheese on top of the lasagna wasn't bubbling like it normally would with an electric stove. So I left it in there for a little bit, and usually how I can tell that it's done is if I can smell it and then I wait 10 minutes. Well, I smelled it and waited 10 minutes, and by then the top of the lasagna was nice and brown, which some people like. I was okay with it, but yeah, it really wasn't all that fun. I'm gonna put time with the monster right here because we actually did. We spent, since Nate didn't get home until midnight, I did all the stuff that he would normally do. So yeah, that was fun. So today is the 5th. I will not be going anywhere today. The walk didn't get in today. It might later today, but it was just, it's kind of rainy out. Like, it's not raining, but it's wet outside. So, sorry. So I'm going to focus on, well, at least moving the boxes in here. That'll get me my steps for the day, which is awesome. So yeah. I do need to do laundry. I need to do everybody's laundry. I just need to start with sheets and go from there. So hopefully I can get some stuff done today. What do I have over here? Alright. I did not shower yesterday. Today's the 5th. I have yet to brush my teeth. I will probably do it before bed. I did not do this because I normally am not on my computer whenever it's just me and my daughter. I did not read because I haven't plugged in my Kindle yet. I did not get to bed by 10:15 because I thought that Nate was going to show up around 10:30-ish, and that didn't happen. Oh, and because he didn't come home for dinner, I didn't make garlic bread, which is probably good because I might have burnt it if I did. So that'll be for another time. Alrighty, what is today? Today's Tuesday. It does not feel like a Tuesday, and maybe that's just me. It feels more like it needs to be closer to the end of the week. It really does. Nice. So the sun's coming out, And if I move, you can actually see it. The lights, the things behind me, just because I didn't want to get blinded at any point in time. So hopefully I get to be in bed by 10 o'clock tonight. Usual. I am enjoying my the morning routine. I do like whenever I wake up before she does. The problem that I've been having lately is that my lovely beagle monster will open up her door, and because we live in an older house, the door and the door frame expand and contract. So right now, all you have to do is just open up the thing. You don't have to twist the knob. And Copper's been doing that at anywhere between 3 and 5 in the morning. So I can hear the door click. And that's not very fun. Because I think that she's up, and then, of course, I'm awake at that point. I was able to go back to sleep, though. But yeah. It's just, I have an obnoxious dog, and I think he was doing that because he was thirsty. Our house is kind of dry. Okay, where is Olive for chores? So, it's almost 9 o'clock right now. While this is, I'm gonna edit this, and then so I'll do the red orange first so that I can get that out of the way. Alright, so I did upload yesterday's video. Today I didn't verify my account and it was too long. I had to put it back on there. It'll probably take, it's almost 9. So I'm gonna say by 10:30. I started this mess a little after I got home. Alright. And I'll be simultaneously, while it's uploading, doing chores. This doesn't mean that I'm gonna, like, it could last until 2 with the whole downloading and uploading and everything else process. And then I really need to do chores, like, the whole day. I will say that I will do chores until 2. I do have a lot to do today. It's not really a lot in writing, but it's a lot time, I suppose. So, I did this, I did not do that. I guess that's all that I have. Oh. Usually what we do is we have an empty sink, or at least I have an empty sink rule where you can't have too many dirty dishes pile up. It just looks gross. It is gross. But because I was the only one home last night, and by the time that I had realized that Nate wasn't going to be home at a good time, I basically it was time for Ember to go to sleep, and the way that our house is laid out, I didn't really want to start clanging and banging in dishes. So they are still there. Alright. So hopefully I will get all this stuff done today, because this has been a royal pain in the butt. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm basically ready for this week to be over so that I can start a new happier week. Because let me tell you, it's been a pain. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll ask you a question. Does it really feel like a Tuesday? Because it doesn't feel like a Tuesday to me.